Daalụkwa ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Ekene m nwoke kene nwaanyị wee sị ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ asị m mmiri ata na mazụ anwụna nke onye chiri onye azụ elu. Ndị be anya bịago m na mgbede a ka m gbasa ozi ọma Chineke, ozi ọma nwere onwe, ozi ọma nwere onwe Biafra. Nya ka m ga-agbasa n'ụbọchị nke taata wee na-ekwubi okwu n'isi Maazị Nnamdi Kanu n'ụbọchị nke taata wee sị ọhamadike nke izizi ịmanwụ ị ga n'ije a kpakara ga ma ọzọ mana ọzọ ga-ana kama onye ewu ndụ na-egbula oge ọbụla. Ana m asị onye ọbụla chelu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ajọ echiche ka ihe ọjọọ kpọrọ onye ahụ iru n'ụtụtụ na ehihie n'abalị. Onye chekwana oria ihe ọma ka ihe ọma kpọrọ onye ahụ iru n'ụtụtụ na ehihie n'abalị. Onye ọbụla nke si na Maazị amapụta n'ije a ka ọrịa obi bụ onye ahụ wee na-asị ọhamadike ị ga-apụta n'ije a. Ọ na mkpere ka ọ ga-adị n'eke, ọ na-akọ ga-adị n'orie, ọ na-akọ ga-adị n'afọ, ọ na-akọ ga-adị na nkwọ. ise. Ekenekwa m the leadership of IPOB DOS led by Maazị Chike Doziem. Wee kene every member of DOS, kenekwa every IPOB principal officers, kene every IPOB media warriors, kenekwa our eroded barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Mike Ezekome and the rest of them. Nekenekwa our gallant men, Eastern Security Network. I say Mechukwu Kikabiama protect you all. This evening, ma bụ ọtụtụ oge ihe m ga-eji wee mee this program at least 1 hour adịgo m okay, because to be honest with you, this is not time for talking and this is not time to be preaching. I think we have done a great job. We have created this awareness enough, and the time for us to take new dimension is now, without wasting any other time. I want to make it very clear to ndị Igbo. The reason Jebe na-eme broadcast na-ekwu ndị Igbo with Biafrans at large is because ndị Igbo are the people nnata afọ a karịa ndị ọzọ niile. We are the people that are paying the price. So for that reason, we are the people to save ourselves. Anyị nwa ga-anapụta onwe anyị n'ọnọdụ anyị nọ n'ime maka gịnị? Ọ bụ anyị nwa tinyere onwe anyị n'ọnọdụ anyị nọ n'ime n'ụbọchị nke taata. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu health condition is not getting okay. There is no any improvement. Everything about Maazị Nnamdi Kanu health condition is getting from worse to worse on a daily basis. And this have called for alarm. This is not the first time I am raising this alarm. IPOB is raising this alarm. The lawyers are raising this alarm. And anybody could change and feel like nothing is happening. Most of us don't understand the pain that Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is passing through. And the Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is a human being, regardless that he was sent by God to rescue us. We that are under bondage, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu chọrọ rescue, must also fight for ourselves. Maka na na-ekwu okwu si na onye chi na-azọ na-azọkwa n'onwe. Now, ndị Igbo, this is the time for us to rescue Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. And before I get into that topic, the issue here why we must be grateful to Eastern Security Network, ESN, and why we must rise up to free Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Now, many of you hate Eastern Security Network. You did not hate them because of their job they are doing. You hate them because Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is the person who established it. You hate Eastern Security Network because they are protecting Biafrans and they are under the command of IPOB. That is your reason. Now, I want to show you something. If not for ESN, what exactly could have been happening in Biafra land? Just pay attention. I will just play you one part of this video so that you will understand it. Just hold on, so that you will understand the work of Eastern Security Network in Biafra land. And because I tell them Igbo ọtụtụ oge, come on, they play the show, nye evidence, so that can water the place and the situation in on here as of today. Now, pay attention to this video. I know many of you have seen this video. Now, here, this is happening in Benue State. Benue State is under siege. Benue State have been invaded by Fulani terrorists, Fulani henchmen. The Fulani people, remember Igatu massacre? They have killed more than 800 a day in Benue State, and nobody stopped them. Nobody, not even the governor. The governor is helpless. The governor is, let me use the word, he is hopeless, helpless, homeless, useless. And that is what the result of anything less that Benue people have become before the Fulanis. The result is what you are seeing here. Now, the people that could have been crying this cry today are the Igbos, if not for the Eastern Security Network. These are the reasons why you need to appreciate and be grateful for Eastern Security Network, for making you to sleep with your two eyes closed, for making you to go about your business, for making you to go about during your farming and they cultivate your farm. These gallant men, Eastern Security Network, are sacrificing their lives every day. A lot of them are going down while combating with the Fulani terrorists, which the Nigerian government are sponsoring them. Now, watch this video, and you will, after you watch this video, you will now ask yourself, who is protecting Biafra land? Because if you tell me it is Nigerian police and the Nigerian army that is protecting Biafra land, the question I should ask you is this: why is the same Nigerian police and Nigerian army, why are they not protecting the indigenous people of Benue State? Why are they leaving them to die like a rat? Now watch this video.
Again, another Benue community thrown into deep mourning. This time, internally displaced persons seeking refuge at this primary school in Niev Council ward of Goma Local Council are worst hit. Blood-stained walls tell the story of what transpired in the hands of the terror group.
We started hearing the voice of.
Are you seeing the cry? Are you seeing what is happening?
A baby kid. So by the process of running, the baby fell and people marched on the baby and got to die.
Bodies of two children.
That woman, the woman you just saw now, told you that her baby just fell while she was running. And the people marched the baby because everybody was running helter-skelter. Everybody was running for their safety. Everybody was running because there is no security. Why the Fulanis, they are on rampage, killing everybody, destroying houses, destroying property. There is no Nigerian army. There is no Nigerian police. Nobody can intervene. Nobody could help them. They became helpless. They became hopeless. They are now left to die in their own fate because Nigeria is not working. Because Governor Samuel Ortom and the Benue youth have failed to protect their people. And this is what Eastern Security Network is making sure that Ali Igbo is well protected from this very Fulani caliphate. Now, ask yourself, imagine this kind of havoc that is Fulani is wrecking in Benue State. If such thing came to Biafra land, who will save Biafran free? Remember, this is exactly what they could have done, and they started it with Enugu State, Hamufu to be precisely. When the Fulani invaded Hamufu, the Hamufu youth became hopeless and helpless until the Eastern Security Network intervened and they confronted the Fulani sucking blood demons. With this video, you cannot see any UN, United Nations, raising any alarm. You cannot see any international journalists or any international news carrying it. You cannot see any bloggers, those that are good in carrying propaganda, most especially the useless Mike. He cannot post these kind of very issues because these are the sensitive issues that every reasonable Nigerian need to be carrying. But you can't see them carry it. You see it. There is no Eastern Security Network in Benue State. This is what have befallen the Benues. Not the first one, not the first, second, not third, not fourth. The Fulani have made Benue people, Benue land, a place of blood sharing. They are sharing the blood of indigenous people of Benue. And instead of Governor Samuel Otom to equip his own people to buy well equipment to arm Benue youth, he was busy following Wike up and down, singing about Wike coming to Ali Igbo to take title Ikemba Ndi Igbo na Ikemba Ndi Igbo na outside. Why you cannot give your own people a maximum protection, even the minimum? And these are governors. Now listen and watch.
Children of the district head are brought in to be buried.
Gradually, the minority hencemen is now becoming the popularity. Now, when I told you people that the minority will always become a majority, this is because you that is majority, you just keep less concerned, and they are killing you. They are slaughtering you, reducing your populations. These are the cause of your incompetency. These are the cause. These are because you become a coward. You fail to confront the reality. Had it been there is Eastern Security Network in Benue State, do you think that this kind of massacre will took place without the intervention? Without the intervention of Eastern Security Network? The answer is no. Now, they're listening, maybe they see.
Those two where they killed, one slept here. Mm-hmm. The other one, when he had gunshot, he was running. I don't know how they met him.
An attack too many for the chief security officer of the state.
Especially the chief.
Now, listen to the chief executive officer of the state, the chief executive governor of the Benue State. Now, who is in charge of protecting lives and properties of the indigenous people of Benue State? Listen to the rubbish he is vomiting with his mouth. Instead of to buy ammunition and equip the youth for self-defense, watch the rubbish he is talking, because His brothers and sisters are not among those that killed. The people that will always die are the poor masses. The people that will always go down are the poor, innocent citizens, because they have refused to rise up, because they have refused to wake up, because they have refused to do the needful. If you can abandon all these evil politicians and defend yourself, when those that have been died, those that are died under this Fulanis, if I tell them to rise up and defend themselves, you will see them following the suit. Mazi, come back home. Come and lead it. Mazi, come and lead us. Are you not a leader? Are you not a human being? I don't want to die. Now you have died a coward. You have died and died for useless. Why can't every part of Nigeria know that the Fulanis are under the command of anything APC? And they are the land grabbers. What they need from you is nothing but your land. Because they know once they get your land, they have conquered you. They have captured you. Their main purpose, their primary purpose is to take the land. And when they are killing, you are shifting. And they are bringing their people. They are planting their people. Before you know it, they become indigenous there. They will have their emir. They will plant their people. Most especially, they don't plant people where there is nothing. They only plant people, DPO, IGP, every position in government parastatals. These are the places they are planting their people. They will now give you, they will now have the leadership under their command. Before you know it, that is why you can never see any Fulani standing trial in that contraption called Nigeria. Go around upon the whole crimes, the Fulanis, the whole atrocities the Fulanis are committing in the entire contraption called Nigeria. You can never see a Fulani man standing trial. The reason is because they are the leadership. They are the people, they own the power. Now, listen to the chief executive security officer of the state, who's supposed to protect the lives and properties of the people he is governing. Every time he will run to Arise TV, AIT TV, Channel TV to give a press release over the killings. Under this man 80 years that he is a governor, the Fulanis have killed not less than 3,000 Benues. 3,000 Benue state in this man's state without any retaliation, without anything. Today, as I am speaking to you, there is an IDP camp in Benue State for the indigenous people of Benue to be seeking asylum in their homeland. That is the highest abomination. For you to seek asylum, seek refuge in your own fatherland, in your own motherland. What is a slave again? Now, how can you define a slave? When we tell Ndi Igbo to rise up, and we must prevent such thing to happen to us before we will start fighting. You will see one slave somewhere tell you, Mazi, come back home. You see that word, Mazi, come back home. Many of you will cry tears. Many of you will cry blood, because when the Fulani will visit you, they will not ask me to come back home before they will send you to judgment. They will definitely cut off your head. The same way they have killed a lot of people in the Benue State, and nobody is talking about it. Highest, Buhari will come and tell you that the perpetrators will be brought to book. They don't have any book. Not today we start hearing such statements. Ask yourself, how many of them have they bring to book? How many of them have they arrested? How many of them have they prosecuted? Now, this is to tell you that the people who are arming and protecting Fulani henchmen are the APC, the Northern leader, the government, which Tinubu is not exceptional. Listen to the chief security officer of the state.
Who is not just the district head, but who lost his 2 children.
Mm-hmm.
And the larger family, and especially the IDP's family that are right here in this primary school who were murdered yesterday.
When you hear IDP, that is internal displaced persons in his own state. And these internal displaced persons, who are there? They are Benue. That means they have chased them out of their land, out of their home. They are now sleeping in a primary school. Ask this governor, what is your duty? Why do they elect you? If a stranger can come to your land and they ransack your people and chase them away, and all you could do is to give them a primary school, buy them mats, and be giving them bread, and the same Fulani military will be raping them and be sleeping them, and they will be burning slaves in the IDP, and you call yourself a governor. Can you imagine having IDP camp in your own state for your own people who suffered to elect you? That is a perfect example of a failed state, a failed governor, a failed human being. And this is the reason I am calling on Igbo to rise up, because this man you are seeing here, that you are seeing his weakness, he is far better than every Igbo governor in the East. If what is happening in Benue today, if not IPOB, if it happened in Igbo land, you that is Ogbuefi na main market, Ochilo Ozo na Obosi Mbuko Obosi, Okpata Ozoora na Nnewi, Okpata nka na nka. Once these people enter Anambra, you will seek IDP camp, because we don't have governors, we don't have people to protect us. The only security we have today is Eastern Security Network, and that is the reasons why you must support it with everything in you. Even if it will make you not to eat 3 square meals a day, but support ESN. You got to do it, because your life lies in their hands. Your security lies in their hands. Listen to a proud, failed governor speaking to his people, directing hands for IDP camp. He is so shameless to speak that his own people is now a refugee in their own state. Exactly what is happening in Borno State and in the north, this is what is happening in Middle Belt, and nobody is speaking. When we talk, they will say, oh, IPOB are out because we volunteer ourselves to die for you to get a better life. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS dungeon, suffering today because of me and you. And you guess what? You are not thinking about his safety. You are not thinking about his health condition. You are not thinking about how you can free him. All matters to you is your business. You control the economy that you cannot even have a seaport. How do you control the economy when you don't know what is power? When we tell you that you need to protect yourself, you don't understand it because you are so daft. You have been carried away by mental slavery. And when we are talking, some of you will be saying, what nonsense are you talking? How can Fulani come all the way from the north and chase us out? See it. It's happening right live and direct in Benue State. And you are seeing it. They are building IDP camp upon IDP camp for the people of Benue State. And nothing the governor can do because the governor is helpless and homeless and useless. Listen to him.
It's really sad and painful and unfortunate. And I condemn this act. This is not the first time.
Thank God you recognize that.
I've done it several times.
Did you underline that word? Do you hear that? This is not the first time. They have done it several times. Meaning that they have killed a lot of people before they start building IDP camp. It shows that Fulani have ransacked them many times. The Fulani have done it. Yet, this governor don't know the solution to the problem of Benue State. He don't know that the moment you shun the federal government terrorists in uniform, called police and army, and you form your own strong and unbreakable discipline vigilante and call it a Benue Defense Force, equip them with all manner of equipment. Use the state fund to fund them. Use the state money to fund them. Equip them. If you can spend millions and arm the youth, every border, every junction, every route that enter Benue, your mount men, the youth will be there. They will be having people that will be in the morning, people that will be in the afternoon, people that will be in the night, and they will be rotating it to make sure that the lives and properties of our people are saved. But you can't do it because you are a slave. None of these people qualify to be governor. None of them qualify to be leadership. None of them qualify to take anything position. These people supposed to be agboros, loading trailer in the Osema market. But unfortunately, that Nigeria is a contraption. It's not any person. Once you do Yahoo, you get money, you can become governor. Once you know person, you can become governor. These are cowards. They don't deserve it. Listen to executive governor of a state.
And one of the ways that the Benue people thought that we could find a lasting solution was to make a law that is win-win for both herdsmen and also the various communities here.
Are you imagining to make a law? How can you make a law? Do Fulani know what is law? No, tell me, do Fulani know the meaning of making a law? Which court are you going to use to judge the Fulani when he violates the law? Which judge will judge him? This man, I don't know. Upon that he have advanced in age, yet he cannot reason. Look at what a governor is talking. We are thinking, not that he have done for the past 80 years that the Fulani are killing his people. He have not come up with any tangible solution. He have not established anything, and he is outgoing governor. And the real APC governor is coming in. I only pity the people of Benue State. It is finished for them. I pity you people. Your people are epitome of losers. Very soon, Benue State will become a homeland of Fulani because they are conquering you and taking your land while you are becoming a refugee. Just listen to a governor. You are thinking that one of the lasting solutions is making a law, a win-win law. What is a win-win law? A gapa school. Or this is called I just what I gumi of Idumenya governor na Benue State. Or na so. Ha! Look at.
It wasn't my law. It is Benue people's law. They initiated it and put it on me to present it to the Benue State House of Assembly, and I did. Public hearings were done, and we thought, after series of research, that ranching remains the global best practice for animal husbandry. And we felt that we have solved that problem. Unfortunately, right from day one, Mayati Allah, Fulani Nationality Movement, and other Fulani socio-cultural organizations came out with impunity and said they will not respect the law.
Did you hear that? Why are you making law for Fulani? The only law you can make for Fulani and they will obey it is buy AK-49 rifle, brand new ones, arm the youth to the teeth. Give them license to shoot at sight. Ban any Fulani movement in your state. Anywhere they see them, don't arrest them. Don't talk to them. Fire them. Fire for fire. An eye for an eye. That is the only law you can make for Fulani to obey you in your own land. Not paper law. Paper law, and Fulani don't know what is paper law, Mr. Man. What Fulani knows, the only law Fulani understand is the law of AK-47 rifle, the law of AK-49 rifle, the law of all manner of ammunitions, the law of all manner of Ibamumbagi. That is the only law the Fulani understand. Until you, the Benue indigenes, arm yourself to the truth, arm yourself and confront the reality, face them. You cannot continue running for the Fulanis because they have come. You are the person to chase them away. Without you don't chase them away, they will chase you away. They are well prepared. So for you to confront them, you must be well prepared. The entire Nigeria, Fulani don't obey law. Fulani is above law in as far as Africa and Nigeria is concerned. They are the law they observe. So if they don't obey it, they do whatever they want and go scot-free. They control the government. The chief of army staff is a Fulani. IGP of police is a Fulani. Custom officer is a Fulani. Immigration officer is a Fulani. Court of appeal is a Fulani. Supreme Court judge is a Fulani. How can you make law against the law himself? That is why I tell you, Mr. Man, equip your people. The money is there. If you cannot do any other thing, use the allocations, buy them. Use the state money to equip them and set men, go and confront them. I give you only but 1 month. You will never see any Fulani in your land. At that point, you will now see the real sponsors of the Fulani. They will now come out, then you identify them. That is when you can start identifying your enemies. How can you be making love for Fulani? The only judgment you will give Fulani is a shoot aside. The same way they are shooting your side. Listen to a sitting governor.
And today, here we are. It is unfortunate. We are law-abiding citizens
I mean, law-abiding.
Who will not be provoked to take arms against anyone who wants the law to take its course.
He will not be provoked to take any arms. He wants the law to take its course. Fulani indigenes, Benue indigenes, I believe you people have had your governor. He have exchanged your lives and properties with the Fulanis. Nothing. The only thing you people can do now is to rise up against him. Go for his head. If you people can go for his head, he will know that there is no any law that will take its course in as far as Nigeria is concerned. The people that killed that massacred more than 100 people in Castina, St. Teresa's Catholic Church, have any of them brought to book? Have law taken its course? The 800 people that was massacred in Igatu, Benue State, have anyone been arrested? The 500 people that was massacred in the same Benue State, have any law taken its course? Have they arrested anyone? The total amount of people, the IDP, the people that make that IDP to be in that very Benue State, have the federal terrorists in uniform have arrested any person? These are the things I don't like. These are when this kind of people speak, I say, why can't you people reason and know that iron sharpened iron? That is the only language. Just look at a sitting governor.
On my way here, I saw the condolence message of Mr. President.
Imagine.
A sympathy message to the people. I commend him.
The Mr. President sent a condolence message and the sympathy message for the lives and property that was wasted. That is achievement, and he commended the Mr. President. Do you see the stupidity in this man? Do you see the foolishness in this man? Imagine. So condolence and condemn sympathy is what this man was expecting. So you kill your people, you allow your people to be slaughtered so that you can get condolence greetings from Mr. President and sympathy from Mr. President. Can you hear? The only governor that can be useless like this is Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, the governor of Enugu State, that woman called a man. That is the only man that can be useless like this, with all the rest of them in the East. Now, dear friends, you see the reason why you must support Eastern Security Network. Am I making the story? Am I the one making the story up? Just think, if Eastern Security Network is not operating and not in operational in our forest, what will be the fate of an Igbo man today? What can you imagine if Fulani with their brandish AK-47 enter our land with the kind of indomie generation we have now, with the kind of useless men we have in Igbo land? What will be our fate? We will be slaughtered like butterfly, and nothing will happen. Then Soludo will now receive a condolence message from Mr. President. Pope Adema will receive a condolence message from Mr. President. The woman in Enugu State, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, will receive a condolence message, and they will be today. That is why you need to be very grateful to Eastern Security Network. This is the reason you need to rise up to fight for mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, because he alone is your savior. Why I am playing the video and talking to you is for you to think and reason. We are not stupid. Not that I don't know how to do all this prank. How much does it take? Buy with 200,000 naira, we just send somebody to one useless suffering village, and they will be making things, videos. I will be posting it. I can do all those things. But the passion, the love I have for my people, because I think about future. I live in Western world, in a civilized country, a country that has knows what is a human right. Country that think about tomorrow. I need to be thinking like them. I don't need to be thinking like other zombie Nigeria. Like one idiot called Desmond Chinedu Alebu, living in Novara here. Is as useless as any other, and he told me he's a graduate of from Imo State University. But this guy is so stupid that he cannot differentiate good from bad. Out of hatred, and very soon I will expose him. He will understand that I am not somebody you will push, and the person is. I am somebody. If I want to bite you, I don't care. Now listen to Executive Governor.
But it shouldn't just be a sending condolence message. His instruction to security agencies that these perpetrators, these terrorists, Fulani men, must be smoked out. It must be carried out. And I'm happy that the Commissioner of Police is here, the representative of the Army are also here, and other security agencies.
He is happy. The Commissioner of Police is there. The representative of the Army is also there, and the other security operatives. Do you know the reason why they are there? To make sure that you fool yourself the way you are fooling yourself. They are there to make sure that they calm you down, to remain silent, so that their brothers will continue killing your people. They don't come there to help you. We are there when they massacred over 800 people in Agatu. Didn't they visit? Even they sent the useless Osimbajo to visit. Did anything change? Do they arrest any person? The answer is no. Their mission, their purpose of coming right there is to make sure that they confirm that their brothers did an excellent job, that the mission are moving to the permanent site, to make sure that your people are being slaughtered, to confirm the activities of their brothers, nothing more, nothing less. They just fool you. Their presence is as good as their absent. Their presence means nothing. That is why when I am speaking to you people to rise up, I know what I am seeing. But many of you who are blind don't see it coming.
This is not coming from me, it's coming from Mr. President. And this thing must be done. Everything that is needed to be done has to be done. Our people have suffered for too long. How can you explain?
Come on, shut up, Ode. Come, sir. Anything that needed to be done. And a sitting governor is waiting for Mr. President. Why are you now the chief security officer? Why are you now the chief security officer of the state? You are number one man. You need to step down, allow Mr. President to be taking decision about what happened in your state, in Abuja. You see it? Now, that is part one. Let me give you the part two. As he made this, when he made this statement, only 2 people was killed. After the IGP and the rest visited, now watch the return of the Fulanis. Watch the return of the Fulanis. Watch what they did. They now come back to wreck the remaining, to register their anger. Why will you say you are happy that Mr. President give you a condolence visit or message? Watch out what happened. Now listen. Now watch this video. This very one. Why I am showing this thing is so that after you watch what is happening in Benue State, ask yourself, in Benue, there is no military man to intervene to stop the killing. In Benue, there is no police, there is no civil defense, there is nothing. Now, before you will say in Biafra land, they will come to protect you. Ask yourself, Enugu State, who protects them? Enugu State, who protects them? Nobody protects them in Enugu State. Nobody. If I tell you support Eastern Security Network, even if it is $1, give, it will go a long way. Now watch this video.
I was sleeping in my house with my husband. Then we started hearing the voice of gun. So from there they start killing people. But my husband just cannot go outside. I told him to come back, but he refused. So he ran. By then, these herdsmen people surround this house.
Didn't you hear it? The herdsmen people surround the house. Ask yourself, where was Nigerian police? Where was Nigerian army? So they are not hearing the gun. The full community, the full local government, they don't have police, they don't have army, they don't have security force. Do you hear that? Now this one husband is gone. Imagine when the husband was alive and he come across a Mazi Achebe video where Mazi Achebe was saying, arm yourself, defend yourself, go and buy gun. You say, do you know what he will say? Look at this mumu that cannot speak a simple and correct English. This one, I come back home now, come and carry gun. That will be what they will say. Go anytime I make video and tell them the reality. Go to comment section. You will see them typing, thinking that they are insulting me or telling me or cajoling me. They don't know that all those things they are commenting there, I don't pay attention to it. My message have been passed. When the reality will dawn on them, this one now is a young widow. Look at a fine lady like this. How many years can this lady? And the Fulani have made her a widow. Because now, that is it. No self-control, no anything dear to say you and yellow maziaka after Abolozia la casera. Because the people fail to understand the truth. You will say you are in abroad telling us in Nigeria what to do. Because I see it far more than you. Old age does not come with wisdom. Because we have seen a lot. We have studied. We know Nigeria more than you. You are in Nigeria. You don't have time to go through the things that is happening. We have a lot of intels. That is why when we speak the truth, it will not sweet you because truth is bitter. Look at a fine lady like this. She is now a widow. Who will take care of the children? How can she cope without her husband? The governor is the cause of all these things. And these things, if Ndi Igbo did not rise up now, if Ndi Igbo fail to rise up now, this is the same fate will befall on Ndi Igbo. That is why I am ashamed seeing Ndi Igbo watching mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who created Eastern Security Network to give them the protection they needed to protect their lives and properties. The Igbos you see today don't know the job IPOB is doing in Biafra land. The only thing they think about is, they are causing a emergency at home. How can you be disrupting market? We are suffering. You are doing this. You are sitting at home. These are the only rubbish that come out. But you don't know that this kind of woman now don't talk about business for more than 2 weeks. She is in pain. When we tell you something, many of you don't understand what is coming to Nigeria. Many of you don't understand. If you people can reason well and understand what is about to befall you, you will know that this is the time to rise up. Listen to her story.
So they have killed him with her sisters, many of them.
In Afia, that is number one.
People they wrong. The time where people they wrong, my pikin might come out for room where it one wrong go, then can't kill him.
This one now they kill her pikin, her child. They just slaughtered her, the child. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. But listen to the story. In Ege, the story, Benue is under siege. And our brother here, Chukwu Moses, said, for now, people of Iza in Ado local government of Benue is under attack by Fulani, and nobody is saying anything. Now, do you hear that? Another attack is going on. Do you know the reason? There is no Eastern Security Network. Do you know the reason? There is no IPOB. Do you know the reason? There is no Nnamdi Kanu. Do you know the reason? There is no DOS there. If there is IPOB in Benue, if there is a mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Benue, if there is Eastern Security Network in Benue, if there is IPOB leadership in Benue, believe you me, the Fulani will collect woto. The Fulani who are there, when they will collect. But when we are telling you, when we are trying to explain the job of Eastern Security Network and IPOB, your envy and jealousness will not allow you. You are now blindfolded with obedient movement and dash and those things that cannot help you. You cannot understand it. You see it. Listen. A sitting governor is telling you that you cannot provoke them to pick up arms to defend themselves. Rather, let all of them perish instead of them to pick arms to protect themselves. You tell me God will not punish that man. This is the same man that came to Igbo land and they crowned him Ikemba Ndi Igbo na Benue State. Ikemba that cannot protect himself, his own people. That is why I say Igbo title have no value again. Buhari come, then give him the title, one the number. Because Ndibo are very, very, very stupid and useless. Listen.
Became that gay, it come out one wrong, then can't kill him. They're going to plenty people here.
Then keep plenty people here. Plenty, a lot have died. Yet, no single arrest have been done. Nobody know. You can't see any person. They cannot send the Abakayari there. They cannot send anything. They own the government. They control the government. They are the men who owns the land. The law is not meant for them. The only law you can make for them is to arm your own people. Go after them. Ban them. Anywhere you see them and their cow, slaughter it. That is the only solution. Apart from this, any other thing you are doing, you're on your own, they will kill you and nothing will happen. No Fulani can face judgment. No Fulani, they never want you to sue any Fulani to any Nigerian court. It is impossible. Listen.
But keep 30 people will remain small again 100 people.
And they were very, very plenty. Very, very plenty. More than 50. Some were having guns, others cutlasses, others and stones, and some other matches like that. Before we could know, we started shooting, killing, and they tried to block all the roads that were close to us.
Do you hear that? They block all the routes. Do you guess what? The people they slaughtered are Christian. In case you don't know, they are all Christian. Watch this video. Watch
Destroy houses, bomb motorcycles, and cars. This one too. Destroy houses,
watch,
bomb motorcycles.
If all Christian can be free, Kunu Yali and Hajas Biadi anyhow. They are
and some other matches like that. Before we could know, we started shooting, killing, and they tried to block all the roads that were close.
They block all the routes. That means every junction, they block it. And the Nigerian soldier did not appear there. Nigerian police, nobody appear. The youth cannot even arm themselves. And what close here they trade your body. Now that village is quite useless, so to be honest with you. So even if the governor don't arm you people cannot arm yourself. That place is quite the traditional ruler self. Na ekugodu nke governor ndị unu na nwunu self ka ekonochi nọlụ unu no ya na den ebu unu ya. Now this kind of condition Nigeria no na now for now. In Afia.
For us, destroy houses, burn motorcycles and cars. This one too, is their handwork. Use stone and bullet to shoot all the glasses that are within the house. And they were able to kill like 37 persons, injured 43.
Now you understand the work of Eastern Security Network. Do you understand it now? When we tell you that you need to protect yourself, mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who give you shelter today, is dying in DSS, and you are not doing anything. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who provided ESN, to save him. Are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed? By the time Tinubu will enter, some of you will say, we survived Buhari tenure. He is survived or not, for your surviving. For your surviving. Do you know how many people that died? Fulani just come from nowhere, slaughter an entire village. And the youth, obuli mi fe court na ifubaha. Obuli bi threaten bi afubaha. He threaten we. Ine no nya on threaten nebuga. Benue is under siege. And you must learn lesson from what is happening in Benue State. If you cannot learn anything, believe you me, you are doomed forever. Our own is coming. If we don't rise up now to request for Biafra restoration, if Ndi will fail to rise up now, by the time they will visit us, because they are trying everything. When you hear this bundle ESN, key ESN, these are the reasons they want to penetrate you. They are the land grabbers. They are using Hope Uzodimma. They are using Devil Mahi. They are using the woman in Enugu State, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, and the other criminal Azulazu, Okezi Ikpeazu. They are using all of them. But because you as a poor man, when we talk about them, you will come and be defending them. You forget that when the Fulani will come, they will not go for the politicians' children or their relative. They will kill you that is poor, because your poor place, there is no security to protect you. You are the one to pay with your own life and blood. There is no governor in the East, in Nigeria today, that their children is in Nigeria. All their children are abroad, going very good standard school, visit the most expensive and equipped hospital for medical checkups, while you are busy protecting them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is dying, you are not saying anything. All you know how to do best is to come and Mazi Achebe, you the crazy, Mazi Achebe, can't punish you, Mazi Achebe, as if your God have eye. As if your God can even move 1 inch close. Your God, I can't take up with. You don't know that no kid your God, do they? How you are, that is how your God will be. Only the nkanka chigi the nkanka. Ige jigodo onwe gị wee malụ ka chigi dị. Chigi dị ọfụma, chigi nọrọ ọfụma, ị ga-anọ ọfụma. God will punish you. Your own God is punishing you. Do you think that your God will cross near me? God will punish you as if you have God. Men are telling you the reality. When we are speaking, you're supposed to be paying attention, because we speak through the Spirit. You think it's by height, by all these things. No. What is happening in Benue State today? I challenge you, go all the Nigerian bloggers. You can't find them there. The only platforms you will see it are the IPOB platforms. And instead of them to share it, they will report the page. I asked them, reporting my page, do you think I care? I don't care. Your life matters. Look, just take a look at yourself. Ask yourself this question. Is this how you are going to live, and your children will live the same way? What future do you have for your children? Are you not thinking about the future, of your children and your born children? Are you not thinking about tomorrow? Americans are making plans of 2050. You are making plans of 18th century, not even 19th century, 18th century. And a proud one, Nigeria. If I ask you, what makes you a proud Nigeria? You cannot give an example. Can you tell me the reason why you are a proud Nigeria? A country that has no electricity, a country that has no running water, a country that has no hospitals, a country that has nothing, a country that has no road. Why are you proud of it? A country that has no job. The only job that Nigeria creates today is comedy. The only people that is feeding Nigeria today is Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk and the rest of them. And China, TikTok, making you to put all your career. Somebody that's supposed to be engineer is now on TikTok, twerking, not working. An engineer, future engineer, because the country have killed your future. The country have taken away your destiny. Go and look like the other idiot Bonfu called the Yam Baba comedy. Look at how he's fooling himself and his family. That is the job they now got. Because They projected that country they project you to poverty. They have used poverty to make your brain is no longer you are no longer normal. You are thinking backward. You are thinking you are living large. Nothing good coming out from you again. All your brain, there is no any human skills that is coming out. Every person in Nigeria today, any grown man, woman, guess what they will come to their brain today is how to create page, how to create TikTok. What would they be doing? Talking rubbish, making prank. They don't think about in the future, what plans do you have for your children? How can you continue with this life? Other countries are creating jobs opportunity, going into science and technology. Nigerians are going into comedy and prank. When you speak, some foolish, gullible bingos will say, oh, you are jealous. I will look at the bumfoo suffering in Nigeria, suffering and smiling. Me, jealous of you, in what ramifications? In what area? Do you know that the TikTok you are using today, do you know that you cannot use it in China? Are you aware that TikTok is not functionable in China? And the inventor of TikTok is a Chinese man. But they banned it in China. The reason because they know the implications. It will make their children to go and be doing rubbish instead of focusing on technology and more technology, more techniques, producing more computers and going higher. It will make them go backward. Nigeria today, nobody is thinking on how to produce anything good. Nobody is thinking about technology. The only thing now, their guess is good as go and pump nyash. Anything, show breast, show nyash. The highest thing Nigerian girl can offer you today is ekus and nyash. Because the country have projected them like that. Nigeria is now trying to let you know that females can only offer nyash. You come to this world, the Western country, you see their women investing in technology, producing anything men do in Western world here. Their women also do it. But in Nigeria, their women can only market nyash, pump breast. If you want to allow or kerima ezimeju the Allah is not well maintained. So you onye nke kpupu ike ebe niile na-eshi ka ebe a na-akwe ebe ji anwụrụ egbu ewu ite. And they cannot, when you speak, you say, oh, come back home. These are the things our people need to look into. These are the things our people need to know, that the government is killing you spiritually, physically, mentally, in all areas. The government is taking you down. You don't think about tomorrow. When you think about tomorrow, you will be thinking, what can you do to save the future? There is no job creation. There is no job opportunity today. You don't have job because the graduate, somebody who studied mechanical engineer, is now on TikTok working because there is no way to invest his knowledge. There is no way to put out his knowledge. Everywhere that he needs to exercise what he has studied have been damaged by the government. When you tell him that hold your government responsible, they will tell you, say, no, allow it. How many doctors are in Nigeria today? The only investment you see today are hotels, filling station. Ask yourself, this glass, do you know that Nigeria cannot produce it? Do you know ordinary toothpick is being imported in Nigeria? And you will see them, oh, e-money, Opato Zwara, Ina Galavanti. You don't think about the citizens. When you think about the citizens, in Europe here, once a baby is up to 5 years, they will start looking at the destiny, the future. What can this? Can you hear this small baby? Can you like it? Can you talent? Once they discover your talent, boom, they pick you and fix you there. They will allow you to focus. That is why the phone you are using now have grade. Nigerian phone you are using today are the secondary school Chinese, the one they use for practical. That is what they bring to Nigeria. Then in Western world are their universities. In China, themselves are their main companies. Go to China, the people that produce a lot of the electronics you are using today are what they are using to do experiments for their primary schools and for their secondary schools. That is what they bring to you. The Chinese worker you see today are ex-convicts, those that have been condemned in China. These are the people they are bringing to Nigeria. That is why you see them doing all manner of rubbish. Come to Facebook. Everybody now is telling you create page. The person you are telling to create page, have you asked the person what kind of content do you want to be creating? Or nothing, pranking, egosi ala wine, egosi ike, ebado wine, a break heart, a break family, and make all manner of rubbish. Nobody is impacting knowledge. Nobody is growing anything because the government have projected you people to die. I have a caller here. I believe this caller knows that I'm on air. Greetings from here. I hope you know that I'm on air.
Yes, Mazi. I'm following you, my brother.
Okay, make your contribution snappy.
Mazi, honestly speaking, the only thing analogy between Russia and Ukraine. One of the reasons in the Russia jog na Ukraine bụ na ha chọrọ ka onye iro ha bịa na be nwanne ha debe ngwa ebe ahụ. Amamịghọta mmiri.
Exactly. I'm aware of that.
So ha chọrọ ka educate na that part of the world. Ha chọrọ ka ndị a anyị nọ na be ha bịa na agbata obi ha ube nwanne ha debe ngwa ọgụ ebe ahụ. That is why I use Rogo. Now, Russia and Ukraine become one. But because of their enemy, because I talk enemy there. The point I'm trying to make, some of the management, DOS, program. From Enugu State. Orokam, with the nearest boundary town with Benue State known as between Obolo is close to Obolo, just like Ebonyi State. And Indian would listen in millions, in thousands of Burundi Igbo carved into Benue. Now, you said it all. Governor Tom is just empty vessel. But when you want to make, because the killings is not happening in his own community. Rubbish. I remember when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made program. Mazi olive branch the kind of. Obu no tom bonye na game ti he Mazi na eku. Obu go dey support Mazi secretly. Mazi would have extended ESN. Ujena cover part of Benue, but all politicians. So when na yobo, obu na NDC game ebere. Ziga on the ESN, can I go one na Benue State because Obrona na succeed Buhanine. Imana before any gabuzi abatobi anyị adeba nwe settlement. Anyị na ha dịka Israel na Palestine. So my brother GCK all his can suggest that because
Ndewo. Daalụ. Mana nke bụ eziokwu bụ na Mụnwa ga-adị against the leadership ha nwe send the ESN to Benue State. Ọ bụrụ na our people know there bụ ndị Igbo like you said, what they need to do is to form their own vigilante. Every community, negative, that community Fulani bịara ransack ya na. Ha nwee problem with the neighboring community ndị Igbo. Efu na ha nwere brand AK-47, he bupụta ya. Like ihe a na-eme na Olueke na Izik ọ gịnị ka na-akpịa na Ebonyi State. They are killing themselves, but when Fulani come, you will not see men to come and fight. So let the village form their own ESN. Their youth let their youth do the needful. So I sorry to disappoint you, but even they watch and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make that statement. I understand. But more actually let the people carry their cross, because ESN let them serve only the Igbos. Simple as that. O Israel, oh Israel to your tent, O Israel. So let them let them be wiped out. Let them do like a man. Or by Ukraine now no longer hug. Actually no. Okay. Onye Anambra join the ESN ga jenwo logi na Benue State. Ka onye Enugu ya jenwo, ka onye Ebonyi, ka onye Abia. Mangiwa dị ndụ. Ha. Unu ha nwa bịa welukwa na anyị back. Okay? Ndewo. Dalu. Our brother said here that they formed their own, but they gave it to the zoo government. Then what do you ask? It's like what this in the Hamufu did last time when ESN came there and they started reporting them. And ESN left. Then Fulani Wabatos Now back to what I am saying. Let me tell you, we must be very grateful to Eastern Security Network, because the kind of job these people are doing, nobody can do it for any person. Do you know what it means to lay down your life for somebody to live? Do you know what it means to sacrifice your life so that somebody will be sleeping and be going about doing his business? All these comedians you are seeing today, acting and doing rubbish, if not for Eastern Security Network, none of them can do that, because you will be on the run. Are you going to do the comedy while you're on the run? You will check the things in Napota from the government. That now, when you say there is no job in the country, ask yourself, how can you create job? What is job creation? When you cannot manufacture anything. Do you know that this TikTok light I am using today is a Chinese product, and the Igbo cannot produce it? The Nigeria cannot do it. The gadget I am using to make this broadcast are the people's handwork. These are job opportunities. And you will sit down, your own. These people have projected our women. The one that pains me most is that 99.9% of our women don't think that they have any impact in the society any longer. Any woman you see today, what comes to his brain is packaging, nyash, breast, and onogejelanwoke, matiego. It's only few of them are thinking how to be creative. And that is why the moment they marry and their husband die, the family, the children will suffer till they grow up. It's very hard for you to see a woman that her husband died today and the family will be moving forward. Or the woman will become a Ross girl. Afia Bolozia like a Sarah. Afia Bolo Latunde. Because you don't invest in yourself. You don't know how can somebody who is an engineering, is a gate man in the front of a bank receiving 15 to 30,000 naira. What did he study? A building engineering today is jobless, pushing wheelbarrow in upper work. Because when we tell you that not your village people that subjected you to that condition, rather it is the government that subject you to that very condition. And for you to save yourself from that condition, you need to rise against the government. Hold your government accountable. That is the solution. But when we tell you, rise up for revolution, rise up for your right, you say it's obedient. Don't protest. Obedient, let's go to court. You will spend 8 years in that court. I have one of their video today. I just come across it in one page called People's Right, where the lady was shouting that they don't go, violence is not the solution. I mean, violence is the solution. I ask today, when you take your time, just take your time, watch all the videos, the content creators. What message are they passing? Have you seen any of the women imparting that women matters in the society? Today, because the government, that is their primary purpose. For any government to conquer you, for any citizens to be conquered, the one of the most dangerous weapon they use to keep you down is poverty. Once they inflict poverty on you, once they use that poverty hold you, you will not be able to rise up because only little for now. Unless me enwezi e kachi obi wee sapa nwa adike. The only thing Nigerian government is using today to subject the Nigerians not to rise up is poverty. They have made them to make Nigeria to become a jungle. They have made the Nigeria. Everybody nice. It consign me. A person will read electronics, elect. After studying, spending years in the university, do you know the job he will be doing? Sales boy and sales gears. Udibo. Come to Europe here. Igbo engineering. The day, that very day, in a finish your course, there is already a place waiting for you. Not here. When no buy and business can name buying and selling. Buying and selling is not alcohol. When I came to Italy, I just okay, what can I do? Now my CV here junior have now for you to get job, a very good job here. I got back to school. How? I went back to the school. After 6 months, they send me to go and after 6 months of theory, lecturing of theory. That in her lecture na theory, send them na company. Eben menya practical. Na kusichegolugi theory. Ga menya practical. They don't believe in theory. They believe in practical. And the key name practical, they will be monitoring you. Kamalo, how your sense and your brain, your capacity. One thing in Nigeria na lopota. Do you know that there is no Nigeria don't manufacture car? Are you aware of this? There is no person that is manufacturing car in Nigeria. Nigeria as a whole, nobody is manufacturing car. Onwelon car made in Nigeria no. There is no made Nigerian car. Many of you don't know this. I know some of you will be saying, "What you in us in another motor." One day, there is something we call assembling. Assembling of car. That is what is Innocent is doing. Assembling of car is not production or manufacturing of car. When we say manufacturing of car, you start from the scratch. You start from the scratch. Both the engines and everything, you will produce it. That is manufacturing. You understand it? Ask yourself, what is the benefit of you going to school in Nigeria? Do you know that when you go to university today, go to the department like banking and finance, you will see many girls with food here. Ask yourself, how many of them are working in the bank? For any girl to have a job in the bank, that is here, all the bank staff, bank manager, that is here, hang it up there, man, slim, because there is no job. The government projected it. But you people are the people protecting the government. The poor masses are the one protecting their oppressors, their killers. You cannot revolt against your oppressor. That is why you are suffering today. When we tell you support IPOB, support Biafran, so that you will have your freedom, so that you will know the value of human being, so that you will know that now this one nothing like village people, my people, nothing like village people. Village people can happen to you when the government supported it. If government want to make your village people, village people, if the government want to destroy it, they will destroy it by creating tiny road, putting speed limits, traffic lights, making hospitals available, ambulance available, fire service available. Doctors will be working 24/7. Nurses will be working. Do you know that every newborn baby has his or her have their doctors? Here in Italy, they call it pediatra. In English, it's the pediatricians, I think. Every month, whether your baby is sick or you know they sick, you need to take it to the doctor for medical checkup. If you fail to do it, they will call you by yourself. And when they call you 2 times, you risk of losing that child because you are showing a sign that you are incapable of being a father or mother. That is why they say that government owns a child, not you. You cannot say, it's my man, it's my son, it's my pikin, I can treat him. No, government monitor how you treat your child because that is government property. They think about the future. In your country, is it like that? In Europe, they receive salary. Do you know that every child here in Italy, there is no any child in Italy here that his salary is less than also. In Italy or non-Italy here, they receive not less than 80,000 naira. Now our current just can convert to naira. Not less than 80,000 every month. Are you aware of that? That is why it's very easy. Once you misuse that money meant for the child. Because the government don't want criminality. You will be seeing kidnapping, robbing, and all manner stealing. Ordinary say pass. Even do you know what caused that thing? The cause of it is the government. The government projected you to be suffering. Not that the government cannot bring a company that will will employ you so that engineering work you studied, you can be putting it in practical. Do you know that we have a lot of people who can produce and manufacture phones? The materials you can use to manufacture Android phones, all of them are in that contraption. What you need is a good environment and position the people there. That is job opportunity. But the government will not do so that when they give you 5,000, you will be worshiping the person. Because he has subjected you to that level. He has subjected you to that level. And that is why what IPOB is fighting against. That is what we are telling you. You deserve more than what you are seeing today. The suffering you are into in Nigeria today, you don't deserve it, but you are suffering out of your ignorance. You are suffering because you are a coward. You are suffering because you don't want to confront the reality. You are suffering because they are giving you lies. You accept lies over the truth. They are using the pastors and reverend fathers, the bishops to put you in this mess. But many of you don't know. Come to social media. Check the kind of population of our people on social media. YouTubers, a page, TikTok, there is no job. They are damaging your brain. By the time they finish damaging your brain, they have subjected you and your children to be under their own children. Mentally slavery. Ask yourself, a country like Malaysia, Dubai, why do they ban all those apps, like all this WhatsApp and all those things? You cannot use it anyhow in those countries. Ask yourself why. The reason is because they know the damages. They know the implications. Those people think about the future. The result of what the social media you see today in Nigeria, the result is that in the future, you will not have the people that will engage in technology and science. You will not have the people that we will use to develop your country. Everybody will become Olodo. Everybody will become confirm. TikTok will take over. Igafumado. Ogugi akanafundi na law now. General construction na school. Engineer today, and what else people naga for engineer? Do you know the reason? Nobody have time to study again. When you talk about engineer or chemistry, they don't go into chemistry nor physics again because it requires time and the knowledge. They prefer marketing, business admin, a course that has no value. Banking and finance, accounting, a course that has no value. Care the value of accounting. Gini kena account. Care the value of banking and finance. Ekwesi bata na banking and finance course, and then we hear the commando 10 or 5 because that course has no value. Do you know that statistics is far better than those courses? But can Facebook and TikTok allow you to invest into that? What of computer science? How many people ask? It's only in Nigeria you will see a graduate, somebody who graduates from computer science. Now, Chonyega configure all their phone. A graduate, somebody who graduates from computer science. Yeah, now Chonyega configure all their phone. But now, Nigeria athletic alawanya sabawalai. And somebody is proud. And when Kana put Desmond Alebu, he told me that he's a graduate, he's an engineer. He graduated from Imo State University. He is here today. I'm a Moeba na Pados Bin, Kona Luna Novara. Graduate. If we both comment about that Nigerian mentality have eaten the idiot up. Traveling abroad, it's not solution for your knowledge. Not everybody who travel abroad will have that knowledge. Many of them travel, they are here. When they speak or talk, you will know that somebody who is inside village in Nigeria is still far better than this one. Because the way they speak, they talk as a typical confused Nigerian. Monkey, Jagoda abroad, okay, our monkey. 95% of Nigerians that are abroad today are still zombies. That is why they cannot have any good impact on their people back home. Rather, they will still be abroad here, encouraging courts that make them to run out. For that, potagoli fugodu keji amifi chealia machialia. Iwepu idogoda azu. When you ask Indigo today, they will tell you that we own this, we do this. Ndị Igbo are into buying and selling. Ndị Igbo amaghị production. They are not into manufacturing and production. You are buying and selling. The main people that control the economy are the people that involve into the production. The Apple computer I am using here, I wish the other of my laptop is, I could have shown you. The Apple I'm using here, that is a product of Apple. The Samsung today can never be poor. Do you know how many workers Samsung have all over the world? Do you know that Mark Zuckerberg, with this Facebook app, he employed more than 50,000 workers? That is, I just tell you, he employed it. That is job creation. Now, let me ask you, what are you creating in Nigeria as a job opportunity? Calling on Buhari, calling on government without taking action. When they tell you revolution is the solution, you say no, Fulani henchman is killing you. That's death. That you don't want to die. The Fulani will come and kill you. You die for nothing. Why can't you do something to save your family? Why can't you do something to save your children? These people that Fulani slaughtered in Benue State today, if you tell them before today to rise up for revolution, they will tell you, I don't want to die, come back to Nigeria. But today, they are dead. What do they die for? They died for nothing. They cannot be remembered as a hero. They cannot be remembered as a fighter. Nothing they will be remembered for. Rather, they will be remembered as a coward. Somebody that is in their house and somebody from somewhere come to your house and kill you. That is the worst death that any man can die. When IPOB speak, you will say, oh, these are touts. They are uneducated. They are jobless. Who told you? Do you know the caliber of men in IPOB? Are you aware? There are so many professors, many doctors, many lawyers, many men that matters in IPOB. Oh, because you don't see them on social media or on social media. When you sit down and look Nigeria, a country of over 200 million populations, and you ask what is coming out from this country, how can a country that has crude oil don't have any single refinery? How can Nigeria be importing fuel while they are having more than 3,000 graduates from petroleum engineering? What are they studying in that petroleum engineering? Where are they working? You will see engineer after graduating from petroleum engineering, he will become a slave to a Fulani or to Julius Beggars or all these chevrons and all this foreign Egypt to be taking your natural resources because you don't want to fight for your right. Do you know that with the kind of natural resources in Nigeria today, fuel is supposed to be at the rate of 2 kobo or 1 naira? That is supposed to be the price because you are the owner. Even others from other foreign countries are buying it at the higher price. Nigeria is supposed to be buying fuel at the cheapest price, like 2 naira or 1 naira. Not even 5 naira. Come to Europe here. Italy don't have oil. But do you know how much is fuel here? It's €1.50, 70 cents at times. When France added 50 cents to the petroleum, you see protests everywhere. Cuba. How many of you know Cuba? When you go and make researches, many of you don't make research. That is your problem. Do you know that a liter of a petroleum in Cuba is 1 cent? 1 cent. With 5 naira, 5 euro, you will fill your tank, you will have change in Cuba. Before, when Muammar Gaddafi was alive, petroleum in Libya With 1 dinar or 2, 3, 5 dinar, you will fill your tank. They have it. In Nigeria, you don't have anything. What makes you a proud Nigerian? What gives you joy to say that green, white, green, you are proud of it? I am asking you. One Nigerialist, I am asking you, why are you proud of Nigeria? Can you tell me, since you was born till date, what have you benefited as a Nigerian, if not suffering and smiling, if not your husband have been killed, if not that your brother have been kidnapped, if not that your sister have been shot dead, if not that the police killed your family by accident discharge, if not that I see one that the armed robbers blinded him, they shot him in the eyes. Why can't you say enough is enough at this point of time? I am asking you, at this junction, why can't you rise up? Have you not suffered enough? Go to our different universities in Nigeria today. Go and interview the students. None of them know the reason why they are there. None of them believe in the school anymore. The government projected it the way it is. The government projected it. You will see a student in the university, ask him or her, how many gender is in your class? He will tell you 14 or 20. He don't know the meaning of gender. Because TikTok, Facebook, everything have taken over his brain or her brain. When you tell him, how can, what is HO2? They don't know. None of them knows what is oxygen or water. None of them can be bold. Your children today, ask them, how many people are into chemistry, are into chemistry, physics, and all those things? How many? The brain dead here? The brains are no longer there. They are gradually killing the brains. When we speak, you say, oh, this one that cannot speak good English, is it by speaking good English? Go and ask of me. Even when I school, I don't know how to speak English. In school, more English. I don't know it, and I don't want to learn it. But you know, dear. Name question and I will answer it perfectly. Gache came my WAEC result proudly. Nano ni ruoche, na hama no na azuoche. During the exam, I know man on ruoche. Those that know me from my secondary school. Ihe na about competition ka na-eme mgbe na nke ọgọ ọnụ n'ime klaasị ọbụla mmadụ ya asị gị ka agụ akwụkwọ ọkwefu jụọ ndị mụ na ha ga-akọ nke ọgọ ọnụ na klaasị ịmala ife iwe nọkata iwe nọrọ m na-akwụ ebupụta spon rịpọtụ ọ gị eso m na ndị meri kwa gbuo spon rịpọtụ ọ gị ememe mgbe nọ skuul. Today, how many can do that? 90% of Nigeria today believe that speaking good English is being educated. Many of them believe that English is the reason. Once you are good in speaking English, you have qualified for any job. In Western world, language is nothing to any person. And that is why I am telling Nigerians, most especially the obedient movement, the hour for you people to rise up is now. You need to hit the street. The only thing that will save Nigeria at this point is bloody revolution. If you don't back on this very revolution, the Fulani will embark on their own revolution and they will swallow you. You need to rise up. We don't need to be preaching to you because mazi Nnamdi Kanu have explained to you people how it goes, everything. But because you are suffering and confused, you are frustrated, you don't know what you want, you don't know how to go. Rise up. Fight for what you believe in. Fight for the future of your children. Fight for your own life. Fight. Somebody sacrificed his parents, sacrificed everything. A prince, a heir apparent to the throne of Afarokwi Bek, is dying in DSS dungeon because of you. You cannot even do something for you to free him. One parasite is in Finland answering prime minister, spokesperson, only one. Does it mean that he don't have people to give post? And I look at it, I laugh. Inconsequential idiots. At these junctions, you need to draw the battle line. You must not be afraid of war. You must not be afraid of death. Ndị Igbo na-ekwu okwu si na ada eji maka mgbagbu ayala ọgụ. You must fight, even things spoil. Once you get what you want, you will repair it. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. Are you not tired of being in that contraption? The problem of a black man, the problem of Nigerians is that they believe, oh, this one we go now. We can never, if we don't want to lose it, we don't know what that place will look like. Give it a trial, and you will see a smile on your face. Make a step. That is why once you give an Igbo man a position or any person, they will never think that they can never reason higher. Omuabu MAP Eziokwu Bondo 1 in Biafra land. We preach the gospel truth here. Ozi ọma Chineke ka anyị na-ezi ebe a. Eluigwe zie m ozi, ezie m ndị dị ndụ. We must know what we want at this junction. We must not be fooled. We must not be coward. Benue State is bleeding. What is the cause? They are bleeding because they are coward. They are bleeding because they don't want to fight. They are dying in their numbers because they don't want to retaliate. They don't want to confront the reality. When I tell you that any day you start confronting the reality, that day is the day you have saved yourself. Any day you start accepting the truth, that day is the day you will say, oh, I never knew that I am this powerful. Igwe Emeka Vito, exactly. The stupidity of our people are too much. It's too much. It's getting out of hand. Jugodu no moon, gagodu na Facebook. Gagodu na social media, kunu fuka our people njanani. The consequence of social media today, we put our people in another 100 years of mental damage. Our people today are no longer interested on how to develop their things on their own. The apps they are using, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube are being developed by the Western world. Our people cannot reason. How can we develop our own and create jobs? Do you want to tell me that if a Nigerian person creates his own and make Nigeria eligible for monetize, do you know what that means? Do you know the kind of job you will create? Other people will create your own to use. Other people will you are now a consumption. You are just a consuming anything you see. without thinking about production. Without you don't revolt against those Nigerian politicians, you go nowhere. You will keep on suffering. You will keep on languishing in your own land. Very soon, IDP camp will become a business. Everybody will be hustling to have ID camp in his own state. Your people blood will become a business. Like what Governor Samuel Otom is doing in the Benue State today. Building IDP camp, killing his own people every day. And nobody want to rise up. Nobody want to talk. People in Ebonyi State will say, oh, it's happening in Benue. It's none of my stuff. It doesn't concern us. How does that concern me? It doesn't. By the time it will reach to your doorstep, you will run. You will see. You will understand. You will know what fire does to the ears of rats. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ndị Igbo need to rise up. We need to do something. We need to mount pressure to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We cannot fold our hands and watch Mazi Nnamdi Kanu languish in DSS as somebody that has no person. It is unacceptable and a very shameful thing to the people of Ndi Igbo. It is a slap on our face, leaving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to die in DSS dungeon. Who does that? And we claim to be men. We need to show Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that we have what it takes to pull him out in every means it will take. That we can undo for him. He have done unimaginable things for our sake. He have passed a lot of things. He is passing through a lot of pains and torture because of us. Why can't we do something to show him, to reciprocate what he is doing to us? We have to show concern. Not only talking, defense, debunk. We need to show some certain levels to show that Namen cannot be that we Mazi is a lion. How can a Fulani cage a lion and the other lions will now be watching, begging for rats to save lion? How? Are we not ashamed? As an Igbo man, are you not ashamed of yourself? As a Biafran, are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not ashamed? If you are not ashamed, I am. The reason Mazi Kajinolu there is there is no pressure. Nke mbụ na mbụ nwanne m pụta ngwa gị ka ọ dị nwanne ejiro m ụjọ wee too nwaanyị ga-eji wee jiri ụjọ onye ka ibu isi na-abụ adanwụ ugboro na-abụ ka ekwe na-akpọ dike ọkpọ ya nọ ndụ ọkpọ ya n'ọnwụ. You must know that a day will come, you will answer to the call of a journey of no return. You will join your ancestors. What legacy are you leaving while you are still alive? What impact are you making? What are you creating? What is this that they will remember you of after you have gone? Today, you use people like Nelson Mandela to give an example. Thomas Sankara of Burkina Faso. You use people like King Martin Luther Jr. whatever to give an example. Who are you? What type of example are we going to use you to create? What type of example I am asking you? Aga amụta nwoke. Mụta nwoke eji eme gịnị? Oge nwoke ahụ elugo, ụmụ nwaanyị ejuzi ebe niile na-akwa asịrị na-akpagharị ebe niile. You cannot even make a call or have a peace of mind. Ụmụ nwaanyị eju ebe niile. Or this year can say person because with the kind of men we have now, women are more valuable. When I say women, not Nigerian women, because Nigerian women are the most. Let me not because we still have lions among our people. We have people like Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Because of those people, we have people like Nkechi and Karagod. Because of our people, Biafrans, I will not use that word. Let me if not, trust me. Osie maka nkwanyelu ụmụ nwaanyị anya ugwu ka nkwanyelu ha ugwu na ha na-eme ife siri ike. It is time for men to show what men is. Men in men should rise up. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu need to be rescued. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu need freedom. And it's only men that will do it. Obulonda na kwasle na chonye ha ga-aga. Hey, Mazi, it's like you are fading up. Mazi, we are suspecting you. Don't I'll fire you. Do you employ me? You are suspecting me? Ibonyala. Suspecting me as what? We are in this journey to make history, to do something that when we are no more, history will remember us for good. And you are yapping nonsense. You think me, MAP, Eziokubondo 1, join IPOB for nonsense? You think I don't have other things that I need, that I can do? You think I am jobless, that I will be online to be talking? No, of course. I joined IPOB because I think about my home, the place I come from. We need to be rescued. We need our freedom. We need to restore that kingdom of God on this earth. And that is the reason you see me today, putting up this very IPOB and join the force and contributing my own quota to make sure that we have freedom, because I know what is freedom. It pains me when I see men in women form yapping nonsense when you're supposed to be taking action, doing things that is needed. You are looking for whom to betray. And you think MAP is your mate, or is he in the same category with you. One man on another level. We run things don't run us. Ndị Igbo, for the dignity of an Igbo man to remain, you need to rise up for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ndị Igbo, for you to be able to speak before the other tribe without being shut down, you need to rise up for the freedom of the lion himself. If we continue this way and we continue, Ndị Igbo will lose it. We lose her taste. Check out the position of Ndị Igbo in Nigeria today. Nobody respects any Igbo man again. There is no way an Igbo man will speak and other people will be panicking. When a great Ojukwu, the Odimegwu Ojukwu, Chukwuemeka Odimegwu Ojukwu, the great lion, may your soul continue resting in peace. Our great Ojukwu of the blessed memory, when he was alive, Ojukwu kwu onye ọbụla na-anyụ mamịrị na Nikia. Ịmalụ na nwoke kwuru okwu. Onwe mgbe Ojukwu megidere ya, Ojukwu ebulu nke anya open roof, yipụ efe. nwanne ayoba Ojukwu anayo Ojukwu etinye iru na Abuja. Where are those men? Where are they? Do we still have them? Ebe niile na-esheki nwoke amalụ yes no nwoke donyere iru. Where are the men today? Ihe nwere today bụ onye tacha ụkwụ chịkapụta eze na social media ọkpa ya eze na-akọ rubbish na-akapụ rubbish. Ineketi anya ọ dịghị ka ịkpụpụta onye a bie ezigbo aka ntị ka reset anya memory. Before the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when you hear the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, everywhere will be shaking. Where are the men? Aka jikwa no dike. Una ga-agba nkịtị ka dike wee si ọ na. Una ga-agba nkịtị. Ofu osisi adịghị eme ọfịa. Aka ji eke nwe ọfịa. Ndị Igbo, why can't we rise up? Negodu ka eji wee jiri anyị na-agba bọọlụ na that contraption. For how long are we going to continue like this? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu freedom, unconditional release is a sacrosanct. We must do something. We must rise up, come together. We must join forces together. Every Igbo man, it's time for you people to rally around the leadership of IPOB. Let us free our leader and get our freedom. You have been rejected. And you have been rejected. Don't reject yourself. The hour and time has come for us to do the needful. I don't think if anyone has something to contribute, you can call in if you have, but I don't think I have that much. But I will give just 2 to 3 minutes. If someone can call in, you can call in if you have something to say before I will drop the curtain, because at this junction, I will round it up here and I will drop it here. I have a caller. Greetings from here. Ndewo nwa Chineke. Ndekwalo gị. Ndekwalo gị. Ndewo.
Selfless work ị na-alụ maka ọdịmma anyị bụ ụmụ Biafra. Ọbịa maka gozi gị.
Ise.
Na mbata gị niile.
Ise. Ise. Gozikwa gị.
Ọ na-abụ nnegide ọnọdụ ndị be anyị, ọ na-agba m anya mmiri. Nnegide ọnọdụ ndị Igbo be anyị, nnegide ọnọdụ ụmụ Biafra niile, ọ na-agba m anya mmiri. Ọ nwere na-ajụ ebee ka ụbụrụ ndị be anyị dịzi? Kedu ihe meziri ụbụrụ ndị be anyị mere na ndị be anyị amarọ the importance of freedom? Mere na ndị be anyị fụrụ ụgbọ na-aga aga bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu created POP. Ijoin ụgbọ na-aga aga ka anyị nwere onwe anyị once and for all. Ndị be anyị niile na-agba iche iche. Mgbe Peter Obi malitere ime kampeni ya chọrọ ịbụ prezidenti, IPOB na-agwa ndị be anyị ebe unu na-ejere ụzọ adịghị ya. Naijiria achọla anyị. Naijiria aṅụghị iyi ha na ndị Britain na onwere ihe megide ka ndị Igbo chia Naijiria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-agwa ndị be anyị na ụzọ adịghị na ebe unu na-eje, akpọchie ntị, omekwafa n'anya fam. Iviri ụfọdụ sịrị na ọ bụrụ na enyere Peter Obi mandate ya na Nigeria na ha ga-join freedom anụmanụ na-azọ. Ndị a niile ole ebe ha nọ tata anụwa. Maazị Achebe mụnwa nọ na UAE ebe a ka ụgbọ bad condition Nigeria butere m. Anọ m na UAE. Okay, IPOB family anyị na UAE ebe anụwa. Could you imagine achịkọta Biafrans niile nọ n'obodo a, ndị Igbo niile nọ n'obodo a achịkọta anyị ọnụ, anyị ruru 9 to 10,000.
Imagine.
Mana ịga na IPOB family unit, onekwanụ ka anyị dị. Aga na IPOB family unit, onekwanụ ka anyị dị. I wee fụ na ndị be anyị amara the importance of freedom. Ndị be anyị ka need igwe slave na Nigeria forever. Ndị be anyị chere na ha nwere sense maka ha na-eme buying and selling. Na-enweghị bụ onye oyere aka. Individual success, onwe na onye oyere aka. All gọọmenti wu second god afụla anya. Gọọmenti mere Europe ji wee maa mma. Ndị be anyị na-eje na ya na-anwụ na Mediterranean Sea na-eje na ya. Gọọmenti mere Europe ji wee maa mma. Ndị be anyị na-anwụ na desert na-eje na ya. Kedu ihe mere na ndị be anyị agaghị amara the importance of freedom? Join a great IPOB. Out of their stupidity, ụfọdụ ka akpala ndị be anyị rọbụọ ha na useless selection ha mere as of season. Akpagofa kịta ha na-ejezi na court. Ha ka nwere hope na ha ga-claim their mandate na Nigeria court. Ebe unu mara na Nigeria court anọrọ ọrụ. Maazị Achebe, kedu ife chọkọrọ n'ịgba, kedu ihe mere brain ndị be anyị? Our people will not come together. Okay, now anụ m onye na-ekwusi ESN jebe na Benue State gaa mmadụ one na-asọpọtụ this struggle. I mean, mmadụ one na ndị be anyị kịta na-asọpọtụ ESN. Mmadụ one. Ọkwa kama ndị be anyị ga-eweta ego ha na-asọpọtụ ESN, na-asọpọtụ IPOB, na nwere onwe onye ọbụla mmadụ niile ewere ego aje nye Pope na Rome, ewere ego aje nye Bishop of Canterbury, ewere ego aje nye Yoruba pastor. Kedu ndị mere ndị be anyị ife nka? Ndị be anyị ọchọdụ book forever and ever. Ndị be anyị otere as everybody there. Maazị Achebe, ndị ejiri ọnọdụ na-emetela awa leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ebere. Na ndị ọ na-atara afụfe disavra afụfọ na-atalụfa. 30% of our people bụ ndị ara, 30% of our people enwere uche, 30% of our people atụrụtara uche fa. I mean 70% of our people, 70%. Only 30% bụ ndị malife bụ ndị IPOB. So 30% IPOB bụ ndị malife. 70% of our people bụ ndị ara, ndị atụrụtara uche fa. Maazị Achebe, kedu ndị mere anyị fa na ndị be anyị ga-ebi n'ụrụ? Ha na-eche mgbe mmiri riri fa. Ha na-eche mgbe mmiri riri fa wee dịla akọsụrụ ụmụ ya na-atụgburu n'ife ga-amalife. Nke malife wee sị na ihe mere onye ọzọ ka ya ga-eji wee nwere ife. Kedu ife mere na Igbo adị agba ọsọ mmiri n'oge bifo mmiri amazuo ofe arụ? Arụ akwarụkwa n'ime na be anyị. Fulani na-achụ akwado weghara ọnọdụ anyị na be anyị. And naanị ihe ga-azọ ndị be anyị ugbu a bibiri for revolution. O nwere onye agaghị anwụ anwụ n'ụwa, nwere ihe ga-atọ ọchị n'ụwa anụwa. Kama mmadụ ga-adịrị ndụ wee slave, ọ ka mma na mmadụ nwụrụ anwụ bụrụ ehiro. Maazị Achebe ọgwụchakwa kọra m n'ọnụ.
Ndewo nwa Chineke. Ndewo. Daalụ. A na-agwa ntị ma ntị anụghị, ebulu isi ntị esoro ya. I have another caller. Welcome to the program.
Good evening from my location.
Good evening from here. Go ahead and make your contribution.
Maazị Achebe, I'm going to contribute to your program this evening because of our leader, the DSS Dungeon that she called Nigeria, British company. Ịma na asị na ụkwụ ji agụ gbara abịarị ụgwọ ndị Jolitin nwere ike ime ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụta gara ime ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụta si izu unity I don't know that stupid man of Finland. I don't know that idiot another place. I'm not talking about him. That one is zero. It's nothing to us. On our area. But unity in the work we are in those people about civilians and the Kanu. In the whereby you push a much more or Germany, Capo, than the Kanu. That man, Nananya, who problem Nnamdi Kanu today. Then the head of finance, IPOB, Tampa account, IPOB, I feel Nigeria government here. Nigeria government they feel about a guy no. IPOB Jaro, no problem, so no way I hear no again. Secondly, every Kanonta, which is master toilet, Nandutia, Mamuya, against IPOB, against DOS, ever man and the Kanu so I feel in the Nigeria government again. Nigeria government after guy that my unity. So the problem I went, okay, for sometimes I reason lightly every sim on it more than these two 3 people or 4 people now, but both my men because over the time if not master prophet but also couldn't land of that woman. Now when I will know you two can be Friday shabia. Oh, you see no one emo. Oh, you see no email. Or now one lady of a woman won't know about you two can be Friday shabia and your support and your join area. Or I got a book on it. So these people now know what the IPOB question and Wasanya. I wasn't that cause a problem not the family. Not the family IPOB. This man if you know Germany okay mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, that's Bindi or control that Bindi one of the members there. This man they are there as a leader of that place will take contamination. Contamination in front of the IPOB was something inborn. Who be away for that thing in front of them will be away for 1 3 that will Bindi will destroy there by his own self. Today, this man put out today. On our coin, probably I know today with those people who family Nnamdi Kanu. Kedafia who Kanu that meme. Okay, then the anya, yeah, problem I know before you go see me on it. But if these people did not cause problem, who is this one is not an IPOB member. Nobody knows him in IPOB. But these people now know the IJR, especially about cancer. Would matter of fact, ESN. That's Nanya. Simon Ipa is better than that very woman. Simon Ipa is better than that woman. Nanya, Nemo Kedafia master toilet. Kanonta, Meme, look at our local politicians and our can you feel the Nigerian government here and feel thereby no? Nayan was the unity. Ever can you even IPOB question him? Kedafia Simon Ipa abolish. Even if we happy in a Kutokuya, who are these people? Because na ESN we problem today. Na ESN now mention divide for the go now I join the Simon Oyushi on our before Jago na I join here because of Nneanya Tampa account to IPOB. But I have never go on Simon
Mazi, he get this topic if Unamade Kumaka that idiot. This topic is I blow for that in one bunch.
So I hit to a point. Up from Twitter, one Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the 1 year one. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is dying gradually in DSS doctor. But here Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all doing and they destroy your doing before a kidnap or can you have Philly? As an Nigerian government now, what I do that strongly unity in one umbrella. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will happen before a kidnap boy. I got to have a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu since. But every DSS Gano, after I go working on the Canon about DOS. Canon and about DOS. About a lawyer and the Canon, can you feel it, Manana? On the move, the other moment.
There was Dalo. You have made your point. And that is the truth. Those family, that family, the Kiabalon. Have another caller from here. Mazinze.
Hello.
But all my greetings from here.
Mazi Ndewo, good evening. Kekime.
Udonachi.
Okay. I just contribute a little bit from your, to be honest with you, this very program, a bit of me and easy, but even in Kima yesterday, I'm one of the phenomenon. I don't know what is the notification on their life. Or not just Nancy, can't you go to your page this evening? We're phoning our life just about 20 minutes ago.
Unfollow the page, follow your back, click here the notification bell there. Then in whatever because of Facebook and all those things, and I report the page too much. Man, I'm going to send you one.
Okay, I will do that because this today come from a program yesterday. Watch is that the replay the program yesterday night. After anyway, I'm out there. So now, what I want to say is this. That your yesterday topic was mostly why is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention. Mazi Kangwali Kebezioko. This guy Kanu and Munye Master Prophet and Meme. These people were a problem. Mazi now, to be honest with you, no one name or that place, regardless of whatever that is happening, regardless of my DOS and Emetia, my father Emetia, all my focus, all my energy, what do we do? This man Potagodo. I watched the replay. A Yoruba man called your program, and was getting emotional and crying. Why is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still in detention? Now, the only thing fighting the DOS. This program Abrosomo na other Ndibo na watch this program and all these things about DOS. DSS is watching, Nigeria government is watching, and it is giving them hope because what they want to do is the more we delay Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let's see if IPOB will scatter. And by all this thing attack on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Hachukudi happen Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When Kinshasa Bureau goes online and to constitute all these stupid nuisance he's causing, they will like, okay, Kaiji they could go another 1 month or 3 months or 4 months. They are the one holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but people don't understand. Oboro Nigeria government Nnamdi Kanu na detention, but his siblings. Believe you me, because in the full animal you gotta go. To be honest with you, when they hear IPOB, but they don't know because they are outsiders. They don't know how IPOB is structured. Exactly. So because of this attitude of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is giving them hope. Kaiji they could go to this man. Oh, his brothers are now fighting the structure. Oh, let us wait another 2 or 3 months. They will scatter. And this lingers on and on and on and on and on and on. And who is bearing the brunt? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's the one dying slowly. When I heard that Yoruba man crying today, I was broken in pieces. My heart was shattered. This man is suffering because of his siblings, so-called siblings. Why would they be doing this thing? Ogodo na feel na man na chike doesn't need disrespect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or whatever. Why don't you join hands with them, show unity? Open this Nigeria government na for unity. Mazi for don't come out, then not put us here, then you go and table whatever is your problem to him. Obviously, no you buchike doesn't make buboya. Obviously, no you buchina sanworu buboya. People wanna buy DOS na China sanworu nebu people. What is wrong with this Kanu Takano? Okay, now, Why can't Kanunta travel to Nigeria and go and see his brother? He's not wanted in Nigeria. Meme is there. Why can't one Nyanya go to Nigeria and see their brother in dungeon? They cannot do that. Nkana Master Prophet went to Nigeria. He never even went to Abuja. All he did was to go and build Shrine. What sort of what can these people see? I ask myself. These people have no conscience. They have no conscience, my brother. You will do anything. DOS, they go do stupid, okay, no problem. Whatever they want to do, join them, join her, let your brother come out first. This man is dying slowly. So all sort of sickness. Chest problem, ear problem, heart problem. Mazi, look. Let me leave it here for now. But his brothers, let everybody pray. Pray that God will not give you brothers like that. Exactly. That's all I want to say.
You see? Ndewo nwa Chineke daalụ rinne. Daalụ. Ndị be anyị si ebe ọkụ nọ nyụrụ awụsa ọwara. M ga-abịakwa weta n'isi njedebe n'ụbọchị nke tata. Another caller. This caller ya bụ the last caller for today. Then I will call it a day. Let me injury we mechie. Welcome to the program. Hello, welcome to the program. Ndewo biko be the audible when you will make your contribution.
South Africa.
Ndewo.
Ihe m chọrọ itinye na program a na-eme today. Mmadụ Igbo akwụrụ ekwu ekwuchacha n'ihe niile.
Exactly.
Ndị ji onye ndu na nga bụ nwanne ụmụnne Nnamdi Kanu. Onweghị no two ways about it. Tata. Because mgbe ọbụla ha na-edisobe the leadership of IPOB. Mgbe ahụ ka federal gọọmenti ya
exactly.
Ọ bụrụ na ndị leadership ya etinye anya na ya, ha tinye anya maka these people, these siblings of onye ndu na ndị ọgụ ya, ha tinye anya maka these people because ọgbanụ na ndị leadership ozi ka alọ ya barista eji ọfọ ya dị akwụkwọ ụgwọ anyị ka ụmụnne ya sepụ aka n'ihe gbasara IPOB leadership. Ndị ndọchiga IPOB aka azụ. Understand? So, onye mwa chọrọ ikwu na program a today.
Ndewo.
Ka ọ nụrụ ndị leadership ọrụ na ihe ndị ụmụnne Nnamdi Kanu na-eme na this leadership. So, ọ bụrụ na agha ha eti ọnụ na ya ọ bụ ya ọ pụtazi na onye ndu na-asọpọtụ ha ka ọ dị. Because onye ọbụla reason when these people say attack on the leadership of IPOB. They are na these people na federal government ego when they all these things ha na-eme. For all na check at all these things, more if you himself. Na sị ka ezi ihe mmadụ na-eme ihe a. Ọ na mmadụ etake uwe otu bụ na mmadụ etake uwe of this struggle. Understand?
Exactly.
So,
Ndewo nwa Chineke daalụ rinne.
Ndị leadership leba anya n'ụmụnne onye ndu. Ha leba anya n'ụmụnne onye ndu. Ọ ha nwaji onye ndu n'ime.
Ndewo daalụ rinne. Ya malụ gị mma. No retreat, no surrender. Ndewo daalụ rinne. Ekene dịrị Olisa. daalụ ndị be anyị ga-abịakwanụ ka anyị bịa dobirie wee na-asị na anyị ga-adị ka echi maka na echi ada agụ agụ, anyị ga-adị ka isi mmiri maka na isi mmiri ada ata ata, anyị ga-abịa isi anya ma abụọ ọdụdụ, anyị ga-ejelu ije anụ ụwa wee sị ka Chukwu okike abịa ma gbaa anyị ume, gbakwuo onye ọbụla ume, ise ise ya maala anyị mma until anyị bịakwa mgbe ọzọ anyị fụkwa. Mana ofu ihe ka m ga-agwa unu, no retreat no surrender. Enwere m ike ịdụ azụ not 1 inch. Anyị apụtago na ya apụtago, and anyị adọnye gị iru bụ na ya adọnye gị iru, no going back, maka na ịdaghachi azụ bụ ọnwụ, ịga n'iru bụ ndụ. Ọ mụsị Biafra. Ndewonu.